Do you understand what I've been talking about over the last 48 hours?
No.
I mean,
Cam
we're
Ward.
saying, oh my, no.
Baker
we're
Mayfield?
talking about setbacks and insurance over injuries and how this could get us away out of prison for
Deshaun
crying
Watson.
out loud here.
Yeah.
Exactly. For the love of God. You're going to the playoffs. Act like it.
Thanks, Ken.
I cannot believe I'm telling you guys this. Goodbye.
See ya.
That's our buddy Ken Carman from Cleveland. So we've been negative these last couple of days. We've seen this before. The Steelers, they finish in a bad way. They go to the playoffs. They get their butts kicked. I've listened to a fair amount of Starkey and Pomp. They're not flowing with positivity. I didn't catch much of the PM show yesterday. I saw that video on Twitter. I can understand where Ken Carman's coming from. He hosts a talk show in Cleveland, for God's sakes. A playoff game to talk about? When instead they're talking about Deshaun Watson and how the hell they get away from that guy? And it begs an obvious question. Are we being too negative about a team that is still alive, one of the 14 best in football, or are we on the nose with this? 412-928-9370. And then maybe a simpler way of asking it, and we want you to call in on this. Are you excited about the playoff game? Because the last 2 days I've been excited. I woke up today a little excited. You are still alive. You can win the game. Just because they haven't won games, just because they look like ass right now, doesn't mean they can't. Are we being too negative?
Well, I'd like to rewind real quick and react to Ken Carman. And we love Ken Carman. Fantastic radio host in Cleveland. Everybody knows that we talk about him all the time. He's on right now. The reason why that I feel like we are acting this way and we are so doom and gloom, we are negative right now, is because of expectations. And whenever you're told about expectations and history folds in to the expectations, you expect a certain standard. You expect certain things. And that's what, at least I could talk about us, our generation.
Mm-hmm.
We're 34, 35, 36 years old. We've seen winning a lot. And especially in our late teenage years, we saw a lot of winning from the Pittsburgh Steelers. We were that part of that generation where they came back around and they showed that they could be that franchise of the 70s. So our expectations every year, especially underneath the same regime, which I'm talking about the head coach, is to get to the top. And whenever you have a season like you did here last year in Pittsburgh, and you have the owner come out after the season and talk about the word urgency, we've said it so many times, you're thinking, okay, there's going to be some significant changes that will actually take effect. Now, you could change all kinds of stuff if you want, but that doesn't mean it's going to work. But we all have the faith that it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to work at some point. But whenever it's the same song every single day or every single year, those expectations, they start to wear on you a little bit because you don't know what the expectations really are anymore. And you knew what they were before.